Hi guys, just a quick look here at the, actually not at the Icom ICR 75, which I'll leave on in the background because I'm sort of listening to it, but so I'll turn the volume down for the video. But I was just going to have a quick look at this Icom ICR 71E, where my radios are positioned. There's a window behind me, and sometimes it's a bit too bright, so I close it, but sometimes it's quite nice, so nice natural light. I just wanted to have a look at the condition, or rather show off the condition of the Icom ICR 71E I've bought about 3 months ago, I think. I sort of did a bit of a radio swap out, sold a few radios and bought a couple. So try to actually turn that down a little bit. It's just the 10 metre bands seems to be relatively open today. It's the 26th of the 12th, about nearly 10:30 AM. Okay, so just looking at it, just noticed. I thought I'd make the video. I haven't made a video for a while, and making the video on the condition of it because I've really only just noticed that it's. I didn't, you get something you sort of overwhelmed by it sometimes, and you don't pay that much attention to it. You just sort of want to play with it. If it's something like this, I've only really just noticed that the condition is pretty much mint condition. It has got some marks on the case a little bit. I think it had marks on the case. I think there's a couple of little scuffs on the case. I mean, literally a couple of small scuffs. I did clean this glass. I think it was just dusty, to be honest. There seems to be a very small mark there. It's all little marks that sort of rub off with your fingers that are on it. It's aluminium or steel. I think it's probably die-cast aluminium. The front is, and the buttons are also some are metallic, aluminium, I should guess, and some are, there's like an aluminium ring there, and some are like a plastic look, metal look plastic. That's right, metal look plastic, and some are just plastic, which is an odd choice to have all the. It's very much, it does work. It's a nice aesthetic, but it's a bit of a mixed bag of bits and bobs, really. This here is, this is. Sort of aluminium again. You can feel it takes the heat straight out of your finger. That's aluminium, I think, or that could be plastic made to look like aluminium. It's hard to tell. That's definitely aluminium. The little rings are aluminium, which is odd, having that much detail into making these and the cost. You can see from a radio that was 15-20 years later on that everything turned to plastic and rubber, plastic knobs, etc. That's the only steel that remains on this, is the inner and the outer part of the phone's jack, which on this is it's obviously steel. It's all steel or aluminium. It's all metallic. So even the ring around the outside here is metallic. I think it's aluminium again. Then it's got, these are actually aluminium on the new ones to give it some weight, but I think these are like weighty plastic. They're so smooth, and it's got little flecks of sort of metal look paint or bits of metal embedded into it. It's really a very intricate design compared to more modern radios where they tend to choose more plastic and more rubber, obviously for costs, although I think this is aluminium on the front of this, possibly. Yeah, I think this is an aluminium insert with a metal surround, a plastic surround, I think. I'm not sure. It does feel metallic on the front there, but it's an odd shape to be inserted into plastic. Anyway, back to the, I'm going off on a tangent. So the Icom IC -71E, bit of a mixed bag of materials. A lot of metal used, metal screws there. I've took this off, and there's actually another screen behind it, which is a weird. It doesn't actually need this extra on, but it does fit the design quite nicely. But I was just having a look at the condition of it. I'll just run over the camera and try to stay out the light a little bit. But the condition is outstanding on this. Where there's little pieces of dust and stuff, it just rubs off or wipes off with your finger. It's literally dust that's just landed on it. In between sort of polishing or wiping it. It's incredible, really, really, really nice condition. There's some marks on the VFO. They look like they're not scratches. They look like they're actually. They feel like it's got something on there. Could be wiped off. I don't think I wiped the centre of the VFO, but everything else, it came in good condition. It was just as if it had been sitting there, and just accumulated dust over the months or however long it's sitting for. But really incredible condition. Like the age, considering it's like 40 years old or ish. 35, 40 years old. The conditions, all the text still, there's not one bit of missing or rubbed off text anywhere. you know, and like I said, all the marks on it, literally marks where they just rub off with your finger, or there are bits of dust on it where I've missed cleaning it, because it shows up actually. The camera's actually a good way to see the bits of dust, and better than your eye can see sometimes. The exposure's a bit better, so it sort of overexposes it, or exposes it more than your eye does. But yeah, everything's really, it's such good condition. I didn't really, I've only just noticed sitting here in this light and noticed that the condition is outstanding on this radio, especially for the age, like I said. But you know, this one, I mean, I'll probably run over these at some point as well, the same sort of video. These are in pretty good condition as well. This Icom here, this 8500 is in nice condition. As you can see there at the top, just picked it up with the light. There's a couple of marks. This has got some slight wear to the bezel with the outer part, I think. Yeah, it looks like an aluminium. It's really hard to tell what it's made of. It feels cold as well, like metal. Anyway, I'll go over that another day. But that's in pretty good condition. That's in incredible condition, and that's the oldest. And then this is actually probably the worst, where it's got, because it's a lot of plastic on it, it's actually got some little scuffs, and there's actually I can feel something under the R there. You know, this is probably the worst, but this is still probably 7 or 8 out of 10, probably 8 out of 10. You know, but incredible condition. Yeah, I mean, you would expect it from radios that are quite expensive, and people who buy these not to just be used as toys, or, you know, they're not children's things. They're sort of, people tend to buy these and look after them. That's probably why they're in good condition. Anyway, that's it, guys. Just a quick Boxing Day 2023 video while I was just messing with some things, doing a bit of work. Just had a quick look at this, a quick look over it, just a quick look at the condition of it. And I'll probably do a similar video if this is popular on the other 2 radios and the other CB radios I've got in my collection. Thanks for watching. Have a good Christmas and New Year. And don't forget to like and subscribe.